Okay, London session done. Came in late today, had something to do right at London Open, but managed to catch a trade on Euro USD right at the end of my session. So Euro USD higher time frame breakout levels are mostly bullish, peak bias are mixed. Higher time frame peaks have not been triggered yet, monthly and weekly. Makes sense because today's first of the month, so we have not triggered any of those peaks. 3-month traders, here's the breakout bar. Here's the breakout level. We're below that breakout level, faked out the previous 3 months low. This is a breakout reversal, and then flipping that breakout level is a false breakout. So 3-month traders are in bullish false breakout. Monthly traders are also in a bullish cycle. We have the previous month low here, broke out, and then faked out the low over here. This is a breakout reversal. Breaking out above the high below that breakout level is a counter trend breakout. Most counter trend breakouts want to go right back to that breakout level, and then it flipped it. So monthly traders and 3-month traders are both in bullish cycle alignment, looking for buys on Euro USD on the higher time frames. On the weekly, we have the weekly breakout level right over here, and then faked out the previous week high above that breakout level. This is a breakout reversal. And then over here, when it triggered the previous week low above that breakout level, if it gets below it, this is a counter trend breakout. But if the counter trend breakout fails, then it turns into a breakout continuation. Breakout continuations tell me that the peak is possibly not locked in, and I would want to trade right back up to that peak and possibly even beyond it. So had bullish bias on Euro USD. Tried to take this move yesterday. We flipped that breakout level right here, and I kind of got tricked here. This is actually not a good setup. I spoke about this in my New York session recap. Did not trigger that previous day low, so this did not allow me to take this move up. But I attempted to take that move up yesterday because we flipped the H8 breakout level. Took a loss on this setup, but it was not a valid setup because it did not trigger that low. So today I did not want to make that same mistake. We're below the daily breakout level, and the H8 breakout level is also in the same spot. But I still had a bullish bias because of the higher time frame. So I was still looking for buys right at London Open. I was not trading at London Open, but I did see when price flipped those breakout levels and the H8 breakout level. Once it got above over here, this is when I would be looking to take a buy, but there was no continuation. There's also a bunch of levels here, so I'd probably be waiting until price gets above to take some sort of continuation up, but did not even get above, so no reason to even think about that. Next, M15 close inside bar. Whenever I see an inside bar, I extend the previous bar's highs and lows, and that becomes the range. So I'm still looking for buys. I still wanted to take this up. Price came down, faked out the low of the range, and I was waiting for price to get above those breakout levels in order for me to take a trade, but instead it just broke out below. So this M15 bar broke out of the range and then broke below that H8 breakout level and the daily breakout level, turning the 2-time frame alignment bearish on the daily. So once I saw this, then I flipped my bias. So everything, we're below that, all these levels, and I wanted to take this down. So when we have a strong push down, I'm looking for continuation. If there's no continuation, then I'm looking for a trend retracement setup. So essentially what's happening, we have a strong push to the downside, and I'm looking for a retracement to the high of that M15 bar in order to take it down. So right now, at this point, we have higher time frames pushing in one direction. So this is why I'm looking for a trend retracement. So we have a strong breakout bar, and I'm essentially looking for this move right here. Pull back to the highs below the breakout level and want to take this down. So when I'm trading the M15, I drop down to the 15 second. And so right here, we have a strong breakout bar to the downside, and I'm looking for a trend retracement setup. So I've been working on my setups recently, have not updated this in the group, but I do plan to put it in. Just want to test it out first before I commit to it. Breakout setups, I have 3 different types. We have the breakout and then the retracement continuation. These are reversal patterns, these are continuation patterns, and these are pullback patterns, and these are based off of the simple entry patterns. Okay, so essentially what I'm looking for, we broke out with that pullback pattern. We have a breakout level right here, broke out above, faked out the high. This is a fake out retracement, and then getting below the low, and then breaking out below that low. This is a trend breakout. So we broke out with a trend breakout, and then I'm looking for some sort of continuation. So essentially, initially, I was looking for a continuation we have the breakout level here, and then I was looking for some sort of continuation move. This particular one, we have the breakout level, price came down, and I was looking for a fake out of the low and a fake out of the high below that breakout level to take it down. But instead, we broke out above that M5 high. So once that M5 high has a breakout, a bullish breakout below the breakout level, below that M15 breakout level, then at this point, I already know that I'm trading a reversal pattern. So instead of trading these continuations or pullback patterns, I know now that I'm trading this pattern. I'm looking for a flip of that breakout level and taking either the false breakout or the trend reversal move. So essentially, I'm just tracking that breakout level. We have the M5 breakout level here. Did not get underneath it. M5 breakout level here, again, did not get underneath it. This one did not close in breakout, and this one did close in breakout. So the M5 breakout level gets pushed up, faked out the high. That's a breakout reversal. Flipping that breakout level is a false breakout. So got in on the continuation here. Stop loss at the highs, and was looking for a move down to the previous day low, all the way down to that previous day low. Reason why I was looking for a previous day low is because we have that false breakout move over here. Breakout reversal, false breakout, and so the next move that I would expect is a fake out of the low. So again, the market moves in the same way all the time. It's always going to move in this sort of pattern. And so we have the breakout reversal, and once we flip that breakout level, next thing I'm looking for is a trigger of that low. And either that low gets triggered and goes up, or it takes it and just breaks out to the downside. But essentially, I'm just waiting for price to get down to this low, and that's exactly what it did. And yeah, so I took that one trade. This is a false breakout move, and then I took the trend reversal move as well. Once we get below the M15 low, below that breakout level, this is a trend reversal. So again, these are all based off of simple entry patterns. So hopefully this makes sense. Kind of going through this real quick. We have the breakout, faking out the high, that's a breakout reversal. Flipping that breakout level is a false breakout. So this is one entry, and then getting below the low underneath that breakout level is a trend reversal. That reverses a trend. Previous trend was bullish, and once we get below here and break out, the new trend turns bearish. So those were the two places that I entered. Had a little bit of drawdown here. Actually, a lot of drawdown, came all the way up. If I got taken out, I just would have entered again. But I did not get taken out here, and instead price continued on down. Could have entered again here. Actually, there's another pattern here. Hopefully you can see it if you've been following me for quite some time. Hopefully you can see these patterns. We have the breakout level, came up, faked out the high. This is a fake out retracement, and then getting below that breakout level is a re-breakout, and in this case it also broke out below the low. So this is a trend breakout. So I'll show that again on these simple entry patterns here. The first one over here, this is a reversal pattern. This one here is a pullback pattern. So reversal patterns only happen at peaks of swing points. Pullbacks and continuations happen in between those peaks. So this is a pullback pattern. Price broke out, flipped that breakout level, faked out the high, fake out retracement. Getting below that breakout level is a re-breakout, and getting below the low is a trend breakout. So these are the other two places I could have entered. Did not enter at this on these ones. I could have entered on that, but opted not to. This was already end of my session, so I did not want to. Didn't know if the volume would continue on down, but in this case, it did. And that's it. So again, these are could have taken this as a breakout as well. Show that on the breakout setups. So this is a pullback breakout, and this is exactly what happened here. We have the breakout, faked out the low, come up, fake out the high. That's a fake out retracement. Getting below the breakout level is a re-breakout, and then getting below the low is a trend breakout. And so that's the exact pattern here. And so this could have been a nice breakout trade to take as well. But again, did not opt to take that, only had these two positions in, and went all the way down to previous day low and ended my trade there. Did not take partials because I'm still bullish on this. I think I'm still bullish on this. Yeah, I think I'm still bullish on this. So when I'm going counter trend, I take full positions or full profit. So it took 6R in this one, and then 3.5R in that, so about 9.5R in this move, and that's it. And I'm done now. And yeah, so good, nice little move here on Euro USD, and let's see what happens in New York.